Been over 100 years since the unsinkable Titanic sunk to the bottom of the sea, making it one of the most famous voyages.
And now you can experience what that voyage was exactly like with Titanic and Immersive Voyage. Our Bill Wood joins us live now with a whole lot more. Bill, what's up?
Right this way, LBJ and Amy, right into the grand entrance of the Titanic. And the captain of this mighty ship stands right up there, John Zaller. Well, you're the captain of Titanic and Immersive Experience, which has, until now, never been seen in New Orleans.
That's right. This is the first time Titanic has come to New Orleans, opening Thursday. It's going to be an incredible experience where you see the Titanic and experience the Titanic story like never before.
Where are we right now? I said the grand entrance. Who would enter through this grand entry?
A recreation of the grand staircase, the crown jewel of the Titanic. It was where all the great first-class functions happened, before meals, after meals. The band would play here. There was waltzing on the floor. It's featured very highly in our show, both as a recreated set, but also in our 35-minute immersive show that is really the spectacular wrap-up of the entire experience.
The Titanic set sail back in 1912 from England to the United States.
That's right.
It was almost here when it hit that
It was about 2 days.
iceberg.
It was about 2 days out from its voyage, from its arrival in New York. And they had been receiving ice warnings throughout the day. We do tell that whole story here. They continued to journey further south, readjusting their route, but that iceberg was like the hand of fate. It was unavoidable from the Titanic.
But this was supposed to be unsinkable. That was the promise, and that's what people paid for.
Titanic was called unsinkable by the magazines and the trades at the time. There was a lot of celebration of the ship. I mean, it was the most glorious ship ever built. I mean, you look here, we have a recreation.
Fine dining, right? Is this the dining room?
Yeah, we have a recreation of the first-class dining saloon with artifacts from the Titanic and her sister ships, Olympic and Britannic. You can literally feel like you're stepping back in time to experience the glory of Titanic, and that's one of the things.
These actually came from the Titanic?
They came from the Titanic and her sister ships, Olympic and Britannic.
And what about over here? What's over here in this case? By the way, this, as John said, this opens Thursday. You can come here and experience this.
Sure, right here on Carondelet Street, where Van Gogh and Monet both were.
Yeah.
So we have some, we're featuring some of the fashions of the time, as well as a beautiful cut glass decanter. And this is a recreation, this is a photograph that we've colorized of the Veranda Cafe, one of the most spectacular places on the ship. Those doors opened onto the outer deck so you could get a nice breeze coming in on beautiful days. There was some really nice weather on Titanic during the voyage. The night of the sinking, though, the temperature dropped 30 degrees because that cold air and that cold water drew that iceberg into the North Atlantic much further south than was anticipated, and that led to that fateful collision with the Titanic.
This is the Titanic, LBJ and Amy, through the eyes and ears and hearts and souls as well of the passengers. And we're going to continue our voyage. We'll take a little break and then we'll come back with more of you coming up.
All right, thanks so much, Bill. Snapshot into the past.